Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here. And in Microsoft news, Microsoft is killing Windows. Now, hear me out here, because I'm not an alarmist about this, but we need to start with the backdrop of why I am basically making that statement. And this is coming from a new report in TechSpot. Now, according to Stats Counter data, the penetration of Windows 11 among Windows systems worldwide has yet to crack 30%, even though it's been out for 2.5 years of general availability. Now, Windows 11 has entered into its second month of market share decline. So the operating system sank to about 20% adoption among Windows, but here's the thing, Windows 10 climbed back up and is at 70% of market adoption. So Microsoft's newest operating system exhibited slow but steady growth from October 2021 until basically February, where it hit 28.16%, and it slipped by 2.5% since February of this year. I'm sitting here talking to you in May. So controversial CPU requirements might be one reason for this, because it's had some sluggish performance and all of that. They're basically coming out with a major update that's going to integrate more AI features, which of course, why not, and all of that. But with that backdrop, let's talk about why. Because we've seen disastrous rollouts of Windows before. Windows ME, if you're old enough to remember that one, that was a mess. Windows Vista, Windows 8, etc., etc. But those were for performance and interface reasons. But beyond those, there's a different reason why Windows 11 is tanking. Now, Windows did introduce some dramatic UI changes with Windows 11. It looks a lot more like a Mac. I'm not going to lie here. But Windows 11 is really the first one to include ads and recommendations. And with this new increase in artificial intelligence adoption in Windows 11, those odds are going to increase with this major update. And as a result of this, software developers have now begun responding with tweaks and customization options to essentially tailor the experience for users. So in other words, you can go get basically a piece of software called WinPilot, which is essentially a companion, quote unquote, to Copilot that will start blocking all of these ads and recommendations. Microsoft recently escalated its efforts to integrate ads into the start menu following experimentation with the feature in the Insider program. And while Microsoft still provides some native settings to disable ads and personalizations, third-party applications like WinPilot are offering more convenient solutions by consolidating all known Windows 11 ads into a single, easily accessible interface, and then basically letting you kill it. Now, this is why I think this is why Windows 11 is lowering in adoption. We are essentially advertised completely and utterly every single day on almost every platform. You go to a website on a web browser on your computer, you're going to see ads. You open up and basically any kind of app on your phone, you're going to see ads. Heck, if you're watching this on YouTube instead of listening to it on the radio or wherever, you're going to get an ad probably before I'm actually talking to you. We are bombarded with ads. And one place that has been kind of like a digital safe haven for us has been the desktops that we customize, that we allow to basically be configured as we see fit. We don't want external things. We don't typically want ads and recommendations, even if it's custom tailored to us, because the AI understands, oh, well, I really like Solitaire, so how about this supercharged version of Solitaire? As everything gets consolidated in the cloud, as they data mine us, we're starting to realize that, hey, these ads, while personal, are kind of violating our privacy. And do I want, when I'm just working on Word and Excel and getting into Teams or Zoom or whatever I'm doing to talk to clients and customers and friends and all this kind of stuff, do I really want to see ads in what should be a place for me to either relax and play a game or be productive or something like that? No. And I think Microsoft is starting to see the effects of this, because I think people may be adopting Windows 11. They're getting sick of these ads, which will escalate and increase due to the adoption of more artificial intelligence. And I think we're reverting. Now, we're not going back to Windows 7. We're not going back to Windows XP or anything like that. But remember those days. We weren't bombarded with ads. It was more relaxing in its own way, security or not. And so I think this is one of the major drivers that nobody's really talking about. And so here I am, because I think Microsoft is killing Windows, and they may not realize it yet. They might think we're all going to suck it up and take it, because everywhere we simply are bombarded with ads. But if a cottage industry is literally growing up that users are adopting to kill that, you should take notice, Microsoft, because quite frankly, I don't think we want it. And I think we just proved it. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, where you're going to see ads all the time. Same with YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe, stay online, and please attempt to stay private from your own version of Windows. Take care.